Hello everyone and welcome to today's viewer-submitted matches of StarCraft 2. Joining me here for match number 1, the map is Alcyone, the Red Terran player. The upper right corner, it is Timbo. Thank you for the easily pronounceable name. And in the bottom left here, the blue Protoss, the probes warping in, belonging to Tinkler. The Tinkler. Like a villain name for someone that does an activity we're not really going to describe here. But you know what's going on here. Alright. Now, Terran versus Protoss. Double SCV chase. I was a little too slow in the intro to actually get to see who started the exchange here. Like, oh my gosh, the multiple workers. Chaos erupts. It would appear Timbo pulling one of the SCVs back. The other one, what are you on, a patrol? No, this is just like shift cubed. I'm going for it. I'm scouting. Indigos, look at me. I can scout. And I go, yes, you can. Very good. And that brings me into the perfect segue. My replay chooser warned me. Today, we've got some, well, how do I put this delicately, gently here? Let's go with we are waist deep in the Metal Leagues today, guys. All right. So I was told, Indigos. We are being very polite. We're not going to sarcastically be rude or abuse these wonderful players that at least have their orbital and are doing a 2-1-1 versus Protoss. No, we're going to be nice. We're going to be polite and not say things like, why is the robo here? Nope, we're not going to be mean. We are Indigos today. All right. So, today, the first match at least, I don't think I actually remember what level this is. I want to say, and I know the viewer's going to hate it if I say this and it's wrong, gold. I want to say gold. One of these players, whoever submitted the game, I want to say it's gold. And if I'm wrong, I apologize because I have a goldfish memory. It's been a long week and I'm just looking forward to being nice and polite. Oh, yes. Oh God, that's the wall. Oh, it hurts. You needed something bigger than a bunker here. Although I do kind of like the double bunker. It does make me chuckle. You needed an engineering bay. No, would the NG bay fit? No. I think you'd have to actually go bigger than that. I think you need the 3x3 like a barracks or a factory. Yeah. In your defense, though, it's not your fault. It's Alcyone. Okay, Alcyone is just rude for anybody that's building a wall. Why are we getting 2 starports? Because we love starport compositions, of course. Ravens, Banshees, could be battle cruisers, of course. We can never rule out the wonderful, famed cattle bruiser here. Has anybody actually done anything? No. Okay. On the other side, the Protoss. The double pylon supply powering the robo. Excellent. We're getting sentries, stalkers. We have a Twilight on the way, though. Ooh. And we have more than one pylon powering the critical infrastructure. Very nice. Excellent. Wait, is now the time to go? Really? You don't have Blink. You barely have units. Don't have any upgrades, but we're getting a prism. Okay. Hey, hero guide me, right? May Max Pax watch over me as I go through this likely ill-advised attack, but an attack nonetheless. How's the Terran looking? Well, you know, I could say Metal League Terran here. We're holding the front. We've got the bunkers. The siege tank is on the way, along with 4 barracks. Okay. I can approve. You know what you want. You're going for it. We're also going to get cloaked hyperflight rotored Banshees. Ooh. The ambition. Okay, that's a point. I like your choice. I like the confidence I'm seeing here. Got the siege tank down on the low ground. We're starting to build up the bio forces. We have the prism that I think was checking for hidden base. Double guardian shield. Those don't stack, by the way. Protoss players, you only need one. I mean, if you want to split it so that one's actually getting all of them here. Oh god, the siege tank's hitting the zealot. There we go. Switching over to the stalker. The front wall is burning. The bunkers are destroyed. The boys are pulled far too late. Don't engage with the stalkers. Just protect the siege tank. If I did it all again, I swear I'd do it all just the same. Says the music and probably Tinkler. The boys were pulled to the front. The Marines are here. There's a missile turret. Why's there a missile turret? I like it. Never change. Timbo, Tinkler, please never change. You guys are having too much fun, I know. Alright, Blink is going to finish up. Now that we've thrown away nearly a dozen stalkers, we have a couple that are kind of discombobulated into the warp prism there, however you want to make that claim. A couple of Banshees, hyperflighted up, cloak engaged here. Right as Tinkler is going to strike the front wall, the Immortals desperately trying to reach the siege tank. The Banshees go in for the probe-shaped throat and get distracted by the assimilator. The Stalkers trying their best to give the Immortal a group hug. The boys with their anger and their shivs ready to hold the line. The siege tank, the true MVP here. That assimilator got it. Alright. Excellent. Now the probes are pulled. Tinkler got the probes out. Is it my probes? How many did you lose? 13 probes. Get out of here. We've got 6 kills on one and 8 on another. Good grief. Into the natural cloak optional. The damage is being done. It looks like maybe this first siege tank died. Yeah, you've got 0 kills. First siege tank died, and Tinkler appears to be giving up the attack. The natural is absolutely decimated here. The probes were sent to the natural. Not gonna work out though. Timbo, with the blink. Did you get? Oh, he gets out. 10 hit points left on the Banshee. 14 kills on one and 15 on another. Tinkler furious with the development. Gonna send the Stalkers across. That is a boatload of Marines. It just ends. What? Wait, why did it just end? Tinkler. What happened? Oh, there were more Banshees that came in. Should we go to the Tinkler cam? The Tinkler cam. Here we go. We did an attack move into the mineral line. Your probes are under attack. Do we even look? We don't even look. Oh my gosh. No care. You don't even care to look at the probes that are under attack. I did my attack move and it's not happening. I'm out. Good job. Good game to Timbo here. Keeping the head cool while you're under attack by the Protoss. Sneaking some Banshees around to get way too many kills. Thank you for the submission. Very good. That's not all for today though, folks. I got one more on the menu. For the second match of the day, we find ourselves going to the map Crimson Court. The Zerg player here, the red drone spawning into the upper right corner. It is Boopaloop. Okay, I'm not sure I want to know. And the Protoss player here in the bottom left, sporting the Ehanri Nexus and a Kerrigan portrait. It is Nemesis X. The X is important. Okay, it's capitalized. I have to put emphasis on it. Double pylon. Double gate. At the wall. Is that a full wall? No, I think that's actually just fine. I probably wouldn't have put it there personally. I might have left the space here instead of here, personally speaking, but, you know, we'll get there. Remember, Indigos. We are very polite. We are supportive of these beautiful viewers. We want to encourage them to submit their games, of course. We don't want to make them feel bad about their choices. No, we'll leave that for the diamonds, because the diamond players, they deserve it. Okay. They have it coming. They know what they're doing, or at least they know they should know. They know what they should be doing, and then they don't do it. So they get the sarcasm. And if you're diamond and you're not happy with that, enjoy your opinion. Keep it to yourself. Protoss versus Zerg. I want to say this one's silver, so we're going to be even nicer ghosts. How about that? Yeah, you guys didn't know I could be nice. Didn't know I could be even nicer. Yeah, it's a struggle, I'm sure, but we'll get it done. The queen popping out, injecting with the larva, spitting some eggs out on that hatchery, doing the wiggle here. Oh yeah. Ah, Zerg. The metal Zerg, too. What is this called, actually? Simulant? Robo-Zerg? I always just call it the Robo-Zerg skin. I like it. I don't mind it myself, actually. Overlord. Doing some checking around. Forge. Twilight. Is this your first tech choice? Interesting. I wonder what the Twilight's gonna be for. Yeah. I mean, Stargate's the usual pick, but I would say Stargate. If we're talking for, you know, the target audience here for the match, I might say Stargate for a Void Ray to go hunt down an Overlord or two, give them the good old fear, make them afraid this early in the match. You don't even have to do very much, apparently, because we're getting a Spine Crawler. Spine in the mineral line. 4 minutes have passed. What threats have we seen? I don't know, Indigos, but he's Protoss, or he could be random. But, you know, the Overlord, we already know. It's Protoss, and Protoss are scary, okay? A clap. Everyone join me in a round of applause. Charge is the choice. What? That's very good, Protoss. Nemesis X. Keep it up. I'm impressed so far. Making the good choices here. Templar Archives at the 5-minute mark. That is speedy. You are confident. Alright, a Hydra Bust would be deadly right now, but luckily, I don't think that's quite on the menu just yet. We've got an Evo Chamber. Oh, 2 Evo Chambers, I'm sorry. Double Volution Chambers here. And a Roach Warren. Which we're then getting melee upgrades. Okay. I'm intrigued so far. Could be good. Could be bad. Could be indifferent here. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. You two are both clearly in the macro phase. And I'm okay with that, of course. We're gonna be good about it. I'm okay with it. Storm as a choice is better than Disruptors at this level. I will say to you, dear Nemesis X, have you heard of the Colossus? Yes, towering, walking, laser giraffe. Charge zealots, charging in, going after the queen, the high-energy queen, of course. Gunned down, cut to shreds by the side blades. Quickly, retreat. There's some zerglings. We've got one adept, one sentry. Storm's not even done. Get those Templar out of there. Or make an Archon. Dude, make the smart decision here and just make an Archon out of them if you're going to go this quickly. Storm is complete, though. What's the play? Why are you out here? I mean, I will say, of course, good job to you being out here. Of course, you're not one of those Protoss that just sit in their base. The drones. The Lings respond. Do we storm ourselves? There's an oracle here. Don't make oracles. You don't need oracles right now. Losing most of the ground forces. Actually not terrible storm, but it's not going to really do a whole lot. Feed back the queens. Give them the sass. Nope. Alright, we're parting ways. Gentleman's agreement. Nobody's chasing either of the options here. Alright. Well, I must say, those storms were solid. Okay, you have earned your storm card, I say so far. Macro hatch. Here, huh? Macro hatch. I'm okay with it. Macro hatches, you know, like if you get over 1,000 resources as Zerg, and you just do a round of, first thing you check your larva, do a round of production. If you're still not able to spend it, you're still pushing 1,000 minerals, get a hatch. Just slap it down anywhere. Boop a loop. Okay, he knows. He's got it. One in the main base. One at the third. I might have taken another base at this point in time too, but we'll get there. The drone with the gold minerals is working on it. In fact, making it quite open. Very clear, I would say. The Oracle. Oh, death was close. They zap one drone and fly off. Oh, they go for the main base here. Alright. They get some of them. I don't think oracles should be on the menu. Void Ray. Yes. Void Ray's totally fine. Make some Void Rays. He's got roaches. Roaches are scary. Void Ray's like the Protoss Banshee. Help shut down the roach shenanigans here. Archons. Fabulous choice, Mr. Protoss. Zerg player, how you doing? We need some rally points. Like, you're doing great with your production. Absolutely. 32 roaches. The problem is they're in tribes right now. They've set up different villages across the map, and nobody is actually communicating with one another. So that's a little bit of an issue here. The zealots angrily stare at the overlord until it pops right above them, and they get all messy, filthy, have to find a bath somewhere. Ugh. How does the Zerg player respond? Does the Zerg player respond? I think they made overlords, which is a good response, I suppose, if you're going to lose an overlord. The roach is in peril now. That's a lot of zealots. Going to get a decent surround here. The spine crawler actually putting in some work. Make Indigos eat his own words here. The roaches flood from the other villages. No, you cannot strike that village of roaches. We will come to their aid. The Protoss forces are flanked. The Queen's focus, firing a Void Ray. Templar, storm. Storm. It won't work, of course, but it's the principle. Oh gosh, nope, not gonna work. All right, getting some more zealots then. Okay, well, we tried. We got out there. You know, Indigos, I put myself out there. I made a lot of zealots. I made a lot of archons, but it didn't work. You're always telling me, make more zealots, make more archons. Immortals. There's a reason the composition is the charge lot Immortal Archon. Okay, you don't mess with the Protoss CIA. Yeah. Void Rays are fine, I suppose, until they build Hydralisks. No. bad. Don't do that yet. You wait till there's lurkers, mister. Once there's lurkers, I'm okay with it. The roaches pour forth from the hatchery here. There's a few hydralisks as well. There's definitely enough roaches, I think, to take care of the zealots, but the zealots are giving them a good run for their money, I suppose. The roaches on a lot of move commands. Oop-a-loop over, microing the units. Just let them... Don't... Why are you killing your own hatchery? Oh, man, the hatchery. What did it do to deserve that? There's a perfect funnel for the zealots anyways. The void rays from above. Reinforcing zealots from both sides. Go after the hydralisks. The hydra is falling prey to the void rays now. How does this go? Like, there's more hydras coming. There's 2. We made some panic zerglings because I'm dying to void rays. Of course, what I need right now is zerglings. Couple hydras will pop out. Hydra versus void ray is actually one of the situations where the hydralisk doesn't completely suck. So, good job, I suppose. Boop-a-loop, recognizing that. We've got the roach when we got the hydra den. What we need now, let me introduce you to one of my favorite Zerg words. And if you've been with the channel for a while, you know what I'm about to say. Viper. Yeah. Might I introduce you at some point to the Viper? Won't help you against zealots, of course. Won't do a darn thing against zealots, but you know, a decent parasitic bomb, some abducts, maybe on those void rays. That's thumbnail material right there, of course. Anyway, upgrades. How we doing? 2-1 for the Zerg player here for the hydralisk. Do we still have roaches? No, we gave up on the roaches. Indigos, it's like a pick ban tiered system. Okay, I had roaches, but then I lost roaches, so I have to pick a new thing above the roaches. We got hydralisks. 15 hydralisks on the way. With the current composition, that's actually a really solid choice, I will say. Hydras are kind of an anti-gateway unit in the ZVP range. The issue is their synonym is splash damage here. So if your opponent has Storm, if your opponent has Colossus, Disruptors, or Archons that are reaching, you know, numbers of like 20 to 30, that's a bit scary. Otherwise, though, could be totally fine here. Getting the carrier out. The carrier is the commander of the operation, of course, Nemesis. Recognizing that. Getting some upgrades, too. +2 attack for both ground and air here. Are they being chronoed, though? Nope. Nexus at full energy. Nemesis, might I suggest to you, chrono boost your upgrades. Chrono boost your Stargates. I don't really care about the gateways. The gateway production time's pretty solid as it is, but yeah. We've got a lurker den on the way. Ooh. I'm impressed. Alright, both of you not doing too shabby. The Zergling's gonna make their way into the base over here. A successful run by. The mineral wall was completely mined out, and the Protoss force is scrambling. Did you have any vision? I don't think you had any vision over here. We're gonna ignore the announcer pack. That's fine. Void Rays sent across the other side of the map. I agree with the choice. They're not gonna help out very much against the Hydras. Holy Archon! Where do they come from? Unfortunately, the Hydras have a really nice arc, though. Quit giving move commands, everybody. Oh my word. You too. Good grief. Templar Storm. Solid Storm so far. The Hydras will be cleaned up. The Void Rays on the other side of the map getting the damage done. We've got 16 Hydras on the way, though. Some of them will hatch here and be picked off really quickly. 12 more on the way. Larva desperately trying to get here. We don't even have the Hydra research. Grooved Spines is on the way at this point. The Protoss force is quickly trying to reinforce here. I think this might be a bit of doom for the Zerg. The carrier is still alive, and hitting larva. Okay, the Void Ray will fall to the combined might of the Hydralisk and the Queens. The Queens had it covered, of course. Archon's finally getting up that ramp. Void Rays charge up the thick beam, taking out the hatchery with supreme ease. As much as I admire the Lurker Den, the Hydra research upgrades, things are falling apart. The lair might be the next target. The upgrades will be denied. The carrier falls from the sky. Queens brought it down. 4 queens and a bit of transfuse. Unfortunately, the entire rest of the neighborhood is on fire. And it's not going very well for Boopaloop the Red Zerg here. The Protoss player, seeming to have it reasonably under control, is gonna take the match. Nemesis X here. From a quick charge into actually decent storms and enough Archons to make me go, wow, holy Archons. Dare I say, you get the rarely seen here Protoss, the silver Protoss stamp. You get Protoss with potential. There you go. You heard it here first, kids. Congratulations. Well-earned victory. Thank you to everyone who submitted today, of course. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you again for watching. Have a great day.